They are such a vital resource to our community and have played a critically important role over these last 18 months during this pandemic. The San Antonio Food Bank. And today we have President and CEO of the Food Bank, Eric Cooper, joining us to talk about the efforts of your organization, not only because of the pandemic, but right now the Food Bank is helping out Hurricane Ida victims. I know we've covered that just a few days ago, talking about the food bank loading up trucks to send supplies over to Louisiana. So talk about how the food bank is able to do that.
Well, Myra and Tim, just thank you for having me on tonight. And we are so humbled. You know, we fight the daily disaster of poverty. And when a natural disaster occurs, we're responding to that too. And with Hurricane Ida, families throughout Louisiana have just been devastated. And so it's our privilege to work with many donors who want to help out. And so as those donations have been staged here in San Antonio, our volunteers have been processing those donations, and many truckloads, in fact, a total of 10 semi-truckloads will have been shipped to the Gulf Coast to help victims of Hurricane Ida. We just want to thank our city for just helping a neighbor in need. And that's what we do here in San Antonio, and we do it well. And it's been incredibly inspiring to watch.
While you're able to help out our neighbors in need, there is still an awful lot of need here. I remember last year at the beginning of the pandemic, it was national news. We saw the long car lines of people waiting to get to the food bank to get some food. What have we seen in the past year, year and a half for the amount of people that still need your help?
Well, Tim, thank you for asking. And, you know, the demand doubled, going from 60,000 people a week to 120,000 people a week. And at the start of the summer, we were trending in the right direction, dropping to about 90,000 people a week. But with the variant spike and schools struggling to keep their doors open and feed kids, we're starting to see the need again creep back up. And, you know, it's been our volunteers, it's been our food donors, and it's been those that have financially given that have helped us have the supply. And I think the stress is just making sure we have the right amount of food to be able to meet that need as the demand is up at the level it is, and that hopefully as the economy strengthens, the demand will start to decrease and we can catch a little bit of a break here in our Alamo City.
You know, we have seen, you talk about the schools that may be struggling. We have seen some schools have to shut down for longer periods of time or shut down specific schools because of COVID-19. And a lot of people may not think about the impact that has when it comes to food for a family. So what has the food bank seen as a result of instances like that?
Well, Myra, for a parent, there's nothing more devastating than having their child go hungry. And the National School Lunch and Breakfast Program does a great job. Our schools have truly moved well out of the cafeteria and into classrooms, into their parking lots, as they've been trying to make sure kids don't miss those meals in environments where they've had to move to virtual learning. But still, there's a gap. And so for those parents that are struggling, they can go to our website at safoodbank.org or call our helpline at 210-431-8326. We want to make sure that they are able to nourish their families. And again, thank those that have been supporting us to make sure no child goes hungry.
Eric, September is a big month. It's a month where we focus on the hunger and the needs that are out there in our community. How can people help out this month and just any time during the year? What is the greatest need? How can they help?
Well, September's Hunger Action Month, and it's important that people learn about the issue, that they understand the essential need for nourishment, but how poverty plays a role in making people food insecure. That means not knowing where their next meal is coming from. And with that knowledge, we hope families and individuals take action and join us in this fight against hunger. The big things that we need right now are volunteers. All ages welcome. Everybody can serve. And so please take the opportunity to volunteer. If you can make a financial contribution or donate a food item, those go a long way. And if you just share this news story, use your social media to get the word out about the need at the San Antonio Food Bank and how we've been responding, that would go a long way in helping us feed South Texas.
Hunger Action Month, the month of September. Can you talk a little bit about the issue of hunger in our community? What does that look like? Is it typically, is it geographical? Is it related to, the age of a person? Give us a glimpse of somebody who your organization is helping out.
Well, thank you, Myra. For us, there's a disproportionate amount of children and seniors that struggle with food insecurity. But a typical profile is a parent. She's female and she's working. She's doing everything she can to make ends meet. And in the pandemic, she was pushed just over the edge, right? I always think that our client, she's always gone to work sick. She had to, because if she didn't get the hours to pay her rent. In the pandemic, we don't want her coming to work sick because she'll get her coworkers or customers sick. But she's stuck. She has to pay her rent. She's trying to balance all of that. And so oftentimes she and her family will lean on the food bank to make sure they have food on the table. And it's that exchange of, now I've got food, so I can use that money I would have spent on rent. And those choices are tough for so many families throughout our community. And this pandemic has just exposed how many families live on the edge. And I think we as a city could do a whole lot more to make sure those that are most vulnerable are strengthened, so that we can ultimately nourish our city.
Hunger is definitely a need that knows no season. Eric Cooper, President and CEO of the San Antonio Food Bank. You guys are always there. We thank you so much for what you do for the community.
Tim, thank you. And y'all have a good night.
You
Thank
as
you,
well.
You too, sir.